Hey, how you doing there again, folks? You again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Boy, oh boy, do I regret turning off my air conditioning earlier. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm in my back room today, which means we get Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I am doing something else. What is it? I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for today, though? Happens to be my Stellar Circuit shirt. Yeah! I've had this shirt for a number of years now. It has cat hair on it. Everything in my life has cat hair. I have a cat. I love her. She sheds so much. But anyway, if you've never heard of the band Stellar Circuits, they are one of my genuine favorite bands. I got into their stuff a few years ago, randomly. I saw a Facebook ad, and I'm one of those people who will actually listen and follow the ad. And I ended up really liking their stuff. I thought they were really cool. Not too long after that, they actually came to Illinois, and I got to see them perform live. And ever since then, I try to catch them, pretty much every year that they come through. I think they're a phenomenal band. They're also just a great bunch of guys. Every single one of them, extremely good dudes. Never been anything but kind to me. I've actually got some videos of their performances that I've attended over the years. Those videos are on my channel, in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I just think they're fucking incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I sad that I turned off my air conditioning? Well, I turned off my air conditioning because, trying to save a little on the electricity bill and stuff. And I was like, it's, see, it's hot out, but it shouldn't be too bad. And I was wrong. So now I gotta wait for the air to, re-cool down the house. So in the meantime, I figure I might as well go over there and drink something nice and cool. And it happens to be particularly nice because it's, boom, it's actually Nice brand purified water, which is the Walgreens brand water. But here's the thing. It's water, right? I'm not going to review, although I have reviewed just water. I reviewed Chuck Norris water, and I reviewed Gatorade water. You can watch those reviews. They're up there. But yeah, it's Walgreens water. It's fine. I've had it in the past. What I'm actually going to be reviewing for you is something I'm going to add to the water. Boom! From Welch's. It is their grape flavored water additive. Yes, singles to go. Let's go with that. So yeah, man. All right, I'm cool with that, I guess. Oh, distributed by the Gelserd Company, West Chicago, Illinois. Hey, there we go. I go to concerts in West Chicago every so often. Let's get a thing for the thing. It's been a little while since I've done one of these additive things. Give it a little space to work. I'm glad I remembered this too, because I bought a whole case of water a couple weeks ago. I thought I'd actually completely, taken all of the other ones out, but I had one that was hiding in the back. So, perfect opportunity for this. Pour it in. Make sure you get all of it. I paid for it, damn it, I want to get all the flavor. Shake it up. And I love some Welch's, and I love grape, so shake it up. Let's get a thing for the thing here real quick. It looks like this, and it's not going to be the sexiest thing ever, but we'll go ha 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 ha. Let's give it a go. Shaky. Okay. It's not bad. I've certainly had grape drink additives before. In fact, with some quasi regularity, I like to get the Walmart brand ones. Not only the grape, but some of their other flavors too. Those tend to be like my go-to drinks for stuff. But I like with this, I mean, it's trying to emulate like a grape juice flavor. It's obviously not going to succeed to an exceptional extent, but like I can at least see what they're going for with it. It's not just like a sweet purple drink. They definitely went over there and tried to give it a little something extra. Are you? And it's zero sugar, no aspartame. Okay, all right. It's fairly sweet for being. What are you flavored with then? Sucralose maybe? Sucralose. Ha! Yeah, maybe it doesn't have aspartame, but there's definitely a sweetener in there. Okay. But here's the thing, though. I actually think that the sucralose works pretty nicely in this. Because typically, when you have sucralose added to a drink to give it, the zero sugar stuff, you want to go over there and add on flavors that are going to sort of mitigate some of that sucralose flavor. Because you want the sweetness, not the flavor from it. And what a lot of companies do, especially energy drink companies, they'll go over there and amp up like the tartness of whatever the drink is to kind of, here's why it works in here. Because by going over there and giving it some extra tartness, it comes a little bit closer to emulating that grape juice flavor, right? It gives it a little bit of an edge. So, it's a nice, sweet tasting, kind of grape-ish drink. And then it's got that little bit of tanginess to it. Gives a little something, something. It's nice. It doesn't taste like grape juice because it never was going to. But I can at least see what they're doing with it. And all things considered, like, that's not bad. I've had way worse grape drink add-ins. I can get behind this one. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing, but I would say it's better than, I'd say probably at least 75% of the ones that I've had. So, good on you, Welch's. You put out a pretty nice product here. Yeah. It's just, obviously, with it being a water additive thing, it's always going to taste a little bit thin, right? It's just not going to quite have that experience, but at the very least, I can see what they're doing with the flavors. You do get a little bit of the sucralose flavor at the end of it, so you do get a little bit of that, but that's not bad. Two questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I mean, sure and sure. Here's the thing, for me personally, I don't know really when I would get this again, because again, like, I typically just do the Walmart ones, because I can get, like, much bigger things. Because what I like to do personally, I get, like, a big-ass jug of water, pour in a mix-in, shake it up, I pop it in the freezer, and then, day or two down the line or whatever, let it thaw out a little bit, I've got myself a nice frozen drink. This wouldn't really work for that too well. I feel like a lot of it would be lost on that. Plus, I'd probably have to put about 3 of these to get a similar flavor level in one of those big-ass jugs. But, for being what it is, and, it's a nice enough thing. So while I don't know exactly where it has a place in my life, I wouldn't be opposed to getting it again under the right circumstances. Now, if I'm recommending it, I mean, if you're like me and you enjoy your water additives and stuff, you probably already have your favorites, and there's tons of options available these days. I mean, I remember back in the day when basically it was just fucking Crystal Light. Do they still make the Crystal Light stuff? I haven't seen it in a while. But anyway, this is one. And at least for me personally, I do think that it tastes better than a lot of the other grape additive options. I think they have some other flavors as well. Maybe I'll try those at some point. But this one being for what it is, if you want a grape tasting water additive, you could do way worse. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly grape juice-tastic rest of your life. Because grape juice is delicious. It doesn't get the credit it deserves. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating. Just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your personal take on grape juice? Do you think it's overrated, underrated, overrepresented? Like, for me, I think it's severely underrated. I think the grape stuff in general is kind of taking a backseat to, like, orange stuff. But I love grape soda, love grape juice. You know, I think it needs better PR, I think. So, anyway,